Hey guys, welcome back. So I am doing this video as kind of a replay of a race that I did in DraftMasters on July 29th at 10:30 p.m. So originally I wanted to record it in the triple screen mode, so you saw what I saw, and just kind of capture my reactions during the race, but I forgot to hit record. So I didn't expect to win the race, so but I was still going to post it. So I did win this race. So I wanted to just show. I guess I'm going to show through the cockpit how the race went, and I'll give you guys some commentary here and there on what my thoughts were while I was racing in this race. So yeah, right now I had just jumped in real quick. I mean, I almost didn't make the race. This is the 3-minute practice session, and I don't even think that I'm going to get a lap in because I was setting up race labs and some of the overlays and stuff like that, just to make sure that I had them all right. So here we are going into turn 2, coming out of turn 3, and I think I just received the checker flag, so I went on ahead and got bounced there. So the next thing that we have going on here is we're going to start qualifying. So I think I'm still setting up some race labs overlays. So give it just a couple 30 seconds or so, and then the qualifying will start. So I like to run my DraftMasters. Actually, I run them pretty much at any time, but I find that I guess I find that if you run them later in the evenings, a lot of people that are on DraftMasters at that time are inebriated one way or another, so you never know what to expect. This seemed like a pretty good race with a pretty good bunch of guys, or a bunch of racers. So I have a new piece of information down at the bottom right. That's the telemetry, so it shows like where my steering wheel is, how much gas I put in, how much brake input I put in, and so forth. So now you can see exactly how I feather the throttle when I'm drafting and so forth. So looks like we have it's a 21 car race. I am number 24, which means the strength of field on this was 1455, and I think my iRating at the time was like 1,000 and some change. So I was the lowest man on the totem pole there. So I really had nowhere else to go but up if I placed well. So this is our outlap. So on the outlap, you want to get at, actually this is lap 1 now. Actually this is lap 2. So my first lap was 49. No, that's the other right. Sorry, scratch that. So this is the outlap. No wait, this is lap 1. So we're finishing lap 1. So what you want to do here, excuse me, is you want to hug that yellow line. Now I brought it out a little bit because I'm going to cut back down, and this is my first lap. So my first lap was 49.220, so that already has me in the number 1 spot. Now I'm going to keep the car as close to that yellow line as possible, and I'm trying not to slide up, slide down. I want to keep it right in one spot. So if I come into the spot on the corner and I'm not in the right spot, I'm going to leave my car where it is and just adjust. I'm not going to try to make it down any further. I'm not going to bring it up. I'm just going to keep that wheel right where it needs to be so that line stays in the same spot on the hood of my car. So our first lap was a 49.220. Our second lap was a 48.991. And that was good enough for the pole. So we are going to be starting first, which puts us in a really good spot in DraftMasters, or what some people call Crashmasters. So this series in iRacing is all super speedway racing with different vehicles, different cars, different stock cars and trucks. This one is, I believe, an 18-lap race. So it's going to take us a little over 15 minutes to run the race. So at this point, I think I've bounced out of my qualify, and I'm just waiting for everyone else to finish qualifying. So it looks like we have 13 people that are qualifying, and the times between my fastest time and their fastest times is what, 48.9, 49.9 is less than a second. So there's less than a second putting between all the people qualifying. Alright, so we've just gridded up. Now, if you're wondering why I'm revving my engine like that, I'm trying to use some of the fuel in the car. Why am I trying to reduce fuel in the car? For weight. At least that's what I think. I mean, if I can use up 1/10 of a gallon or 2/10 of a gallon or whatever, then that's just that much weight that I'm not carrying, as opposed to my competitors. So you'll see me or hear me do this in races where there are no cautions and it's like a sprint race. So I want to dump some gas if I can. And the good thing about running a shifter with the clutch is that when I get out on the pace lap, I can drop the clutch and I can rev the engine there too as well to off some fuel there. So we should start here momentarily as soon as the last person
I have one
grids up.
request. When the inevitable crash happens, can we not act like it's the end of the world?
Now we are going to have driver comments or chat in here as well.
What was that request? I didn't catch it.
I didn't hear him because I
But when you crash,
wasn't
it's
listening.
numb.
So, like I said, it sounds like we've got some pretty good people in here right now. Not a whole lot of banter, not a whole lot of back and forth, but okay, so we're starting out. Keep note on how I'm revving my engine on this pace lap. Clutch is in, and I'm revving the engine. I'm trying to get rid of as much fuel as possible. Now, I don't know if this is actually a thing that works in
Yeah, what happened to the second half of the field there, boys?
I don't know if this works in iRacing or not, but I'm gonna continue to do it unless I'm told otherwise. And even then, I'll probably still do it. Unfortunately, because we're watching a replay, the rearview mirror doesn't you can't actually see what's in the rearview mirror like you can when I'm recording it live. So we can't see the wrecks that are happening behind us when they happen. So you're just gonna have to take my word for it, or listen to the drivers complain when something happens. All right, so we're entering turn 3, getting ready for the restart. So if looking at the standings there, it looks like we've got a lot of D and C class, a couple A's, and a couple B's. So it was a pretty good group. Alright, so green flag's gonna drop. There it goes. I kinda didn't get that good of a start. As you can see, the 4 car is already ahead of me. I over-revved in second. 4 car took the lead right off the bat. I haven't even led a lap. Now, watch my throttle work in that the lower right-hand corner. Watch the throttle work. This is a restrictor plate racetrack, super speedway, but when you're racing with other cars, you do have to lift. You do have to use brake, or you do have to lift off the gas. If you don't, your race will end within a lap or two, because you'll wreck. So now, obviously, the object of this is to stay alive and stay behind this guy. I don't really want to be in first, because first is a sitting duck when I get to the end of the race. I would like to be in second or third. So I'm content with riding right back here behind 4 car. There's a little bump.
Little bump.
So I just let him know that I gave him a little bump. And I'll do that a couple times so that he's aware.
Don't need a little bump.
And that was somebody in the back of the pack. Must have been getting a bump from someone else. Got a car up on our side now, on the high side. Looks like it's a 20 car. So right now I'm in third. I'm back up to second. And Francis is in first. 20 car is going to pass me again. I just need to stick on the 4's bumper. We got another car up high, so we must be riding 2 wide now. There's the 23 car. So we've got the 20 and the 23 up top, the 4 and the 24, which is me, down bottom, with a whole bunch of cars behind us. And like I said, you want to ride that yellow line as close to that yellow line as possible. The 4 is running a little high. I would prefer he run lower.
You guys see a crash and just forget about the brake?
I would prefer he run lower, but for whatever reason he liked to be about a lane off of the yellow, and it didn't look like anybody was trying to pass us on the underneath us, so we were okay. If you do leave that open, the chances of somebody coming in underneath you and pushing you up
what happened
are
there?
pretty good.
Two dudes in the front on the outside, running into each other, I guess. I don't know.
So it looks like the 14, possibly the 21,
Little bump, little bump.
and a couple others, the 10, the 3, all got into something because they all pitted on lap 4. So there must have been something that happened behind us. So this is lap 6 of 18. Again, we're just going to stay behind the 4 car right now. This is probably the best spot to be in at the moment. I don't think I have a car up to the top of me. Everybody's in line. So it's probably going to be like this until, 5 to go or so. But we're just going to ride behind. If you look at the telemetry, you see that I'm letting off the gas every like a second or two, just a little bit, just so that I'm not running into the back of the Ford. I'm still pushing him. I'm just not pushing him with my front bumper.
I don't want to bump you too much, man. You're a little jittery, so I'm just gonna hang up behind you.
Holy shit.
What the hell is he doing?
I saw that.
And there's a slow car all by himself up there in turn 1. So we're going to be getting into that guy here in probably about 2 laps. Right now everything is going good. It's we're on lap 8 and we're in second. Looks like we're probably going to catch that slow car up there in maybe say 2 laps. We're getting closer. We're probably gaining 2 seconds a lap on him. Let's see. Our lap was 47.085, and I think that is the 14. No. That's the 21. I think he's running 49.138. So we are like 3 seconds faster than him.
Hey, 21, when we get to you, could you say hi?
Yeah, so that was the 21.
No problem, bro.
Thank you.
And that was me asking the 21, or asking the car that was ahead of us, if he could take the high side so that we could run down the bottom and he wouldn't affect the lead pack. And for the most part, everybody does that. It's kind of common courtesy once you get wrecked out or something happens. So here we are. We're going to overtake him right now during this turn.
You go high for me, that car.
I'd really like the 4 to drop down, but
Thank you, 21.
he's not doing it. But that gives me the opportunity to,
Hey, no problem,
to
buddy.
drop down, to get some air into my
Same deal. I guess so.
into my engine, to keep my water temps down.
Hey, 14, could you go hi?
Yeah, like I said, same deal. I got you.
So now at 14, we just asked the 14 to do the same. We're at lap 11 of 18. Still running in second.
Thank you, 14.
Yeah, of course.
So if you look at the gap between the number 4 car and me, the
Number 8,
gap,
you want to gamble on the outside?
the gap is literally, it was 0 seconds.
I'm a lap down, I
I'm
can
like
assist
right
you.
on him. And that's where you need to be if you're drafting. So now I need to watch.
Little bump for a little bump.
Little bump for the 4. So I'm constantly looking in my rear view, watching the cars behind to see what they're doing. Because they're going to try to go to the outside to make a pass. And I need to be ready for that. At least know that it's happening.
Fucking mad, man.
Car on our outside again.
12, I'll stay behind you. I'd rather be in the
Same
back.
one, it's
So
the 20.
just
So now this
take your
kind
time
of,
if you want.
the 4 car kind of hung me out to dry here, kind of. I have a bunch of cars behind me. So the 4 car is just searching. He wants to see who's faster. If him and the 20 are faster, and the 20 just gave him a bump, him and the 20 are faster, or if him being down is faster. So the 20 was able to get ahead of me and
Oh, that
drop
was
down in
interesting.
front of me. So now I'm running 3rd. I don't want to lose any more spots because I need to be as close to the front as possible. Obviously. We're at lap 16 of 18. We got 2 laps to go. At this point, I was thinking, you know, I'd be okay with a 2nd or a 3rd. You know, that's a very good restrictor race showing. That's a good finish. So I was, at this point in my mind, I was already settling for 2nd or 3rd. So I kind of fell back just a little bit because I'm going to try to see if I can get a run, and if so, when and how long it takes me to get up to him. That way, if I want to make a pass, I want to make a move, I can. We're at lap 17 of 18.
Hey, 20, you show the way.
So at that point, I just talked to the 20 and I told him, I basically told him, whatever way he goes, I'll go with him, and I'll push him to the front. That's what I was trying to tell him. I don't know if he got that or not, but if he would have went up top, I would have followed him. We would have been able to pass the 4 with ease. I was trying to solidify a 2nd place finish, basically, with that move. If the 20 went and I went with the 20, he would have passed and I would have got a 2nd. So now we're on lap 18 of 18. This is it.
My bad. Well, what the hell happened there?
The last. Here we're on the backstretch. We got 2 more corners. 2 more corners. So the 20's making a move. I don't like what I see. They just got into each other. He's coming up on my inside. I had to go up high.
Go, go, go.
And with that,
Oh my
I just won
God.
the race. That
I
is how
got you out of there,
quickly.
bro. Shot the gas.
That is how quickly things can change. on
Holy
restrictor
shit!
plate track.
Beautiful driving.
I was gonna go up to the high side and hope you went with me, Drake, so you could push me.
Yeah, well, yeah, they were coming into you.
I tried to get as high to that wall because I knew they were gonna come back up that track.
So like that was it.
I'm not going for the fast 19, just
I
go.
won. That was pretty good.
Alright,
Pretty
GG guys.
pretty nice.
Good
Pretty
race.
fun.
Fuck, I got an off track. God damn it.
That race gave me 110 I rating.
GG, everybody. Good running with you 12 and 9. Sorry about what happened 12.
Good race, guys. Good race. Sorry to see what happened to the 4 and the 20 at the end, but that was good hard racing, it looked like. Third place was kind of the catbird seat, huh?
Yeah, I don't know how many times you see, if you watch a race, the third place car is
Hot damn!
When 1 and 2 start getting really, really racy, the chances of them taking each other out are pretty good, and that leaves the third place car to sweep up the mess. So got to do a burnout, especially at Daytona. Alright, so let's go watch some of the replay of the actual outside of the car now. So let's get out of here. Okay, let's go back to the beginning here real quick. Whoops. Look at the race. Okay, here's the race. We're gonna drop out and go into like, let's go to like this view here. All right. So over here we are. We're getting ready to take the green flag. And like I said, I don't get a good start. We're gonna look for the accidents here.
Little bump.
Oh, the 18 and the 1. The 1 goes up high. Looks like he saved it.
Don't need a little bump.
Let's look at this one. Whoa. 23 and the 17 maybe? Yeah. That was a big wreck.
You guys see it crash? And
Oh my goodness
forget about
gracious.
the brake?
17 got it once, twice, 3 times.
Little bump for a little bump.
Let's look at this one. Here's where the guys behind us. Oh, the 20 got into the 13, got into me. Here these guys are getting racy again. The 1 and the 18. The 2 is going way too fast in the pits. What is he doing? Oh my god. Oh my
Holy
god.
shit.
What was that? Oh my goodness gracious.
What the hell they did?
The 6 is torn up after that one. Oh. The 23 got into the back of the 11 there. Shot him off course a bit. We're still racing. The 5. Oh my god, the 5 just lifted the 21. The 5 totally lifted the 21. Oh, and he... Oh, look at that synchronized... synchronized... Oh my god. Oh my
Fucking mighty man.
god. That was horrible. And all this is happening behind me. That's why it's very important to have a good qualify in DraftMasters.
So I'll stay behind you. I'd rather be in the back. So just vehicle time if you want.
Alright, let's see if Born Mayhem. There's the 23. The 19 got into the 23. The 7's already gonna hit the wall. Got nowhere else to go. Not sure what happened there.
Well, that was interesting.
We're on lap 14 of 18. Oh, the 13. That was the front pack, so that happened behind me. I saw that happen. The 8 and the 13 got into it. So now it's just a 3-man front pack. '22 and the 12. The 22 just
My bad. Well, what the hell happened there?
spun the 12. Oh, and that's the other wreck. That's the wreck that finished it all. So let's go back and watch that. So here's the front pack. Here's the 4 car. There's the 20 car, and there's my car. This is a lap car of Drake. So let's watch this real time. 20 is going to go to the outside, and then he's not going to give the 4 any room. He pushes him down, and they both go. I was afraid he was going to slide up and hit me, so I ran as high to the wall as I could.
Oh my god.
I got you out of there, bro. Shot the gap. Got you out of there, bro.
Holy shit! I was gonna go up to the high side and
Oh
hope
my
you
God,
were
look
with
at
me,
this.
Drake, so you could push
Still
me.
wrecking.
Yeah, well, yeah, they were coming into you.
Holy crap.
I tried to get as high to that wall because I knew they were gonna come back up that track.
I'm not going for the past 19. Just go.
Alright, so here we are. Let's watch the
Alright, GG guys. Get ready.
Well,
Look like, huh? Hot damn!
Alright, let's watch the burnout. I want to screenshot this. We're going to screenshot that right there. Actually, let's not do that. Let's get it a little bigger. Oh shoot, that's not what I wanted to do. Control F12. Control F12. Alright. Let's control F12. Out of here. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Alright. Whoops, I can't do that. Let's go. Here we go. Alright. So yeah, that's it. So we won one. This is, I think, my third restrictor plate DraftMasters win. So not too bad. Not too bad. All right. Well, hope you enjoyed it. I wish I would have recorded it as it was happening because it was I was a lot more animated while I was driving the actual race. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Appreciate it, and I'll see you guys out on the track.